Hello, welcome once again to my channel. This is Paul Haba Clothing. Today we'll learn how to make a single welt pocket, also known as a trouser back pocket. The length of the back pocket is 5 inches. Then divide it into 2, which will give you 2.5. That becomes the middle point of the back pocket. Then rule a 1/4 inch line from each point. So this is how it looks like. Then repeat the same step on the second piece. First of all, get the middle point of the piece, then mark the 5 inches, after which draw a 1/4 inch rule from one point to another. So this is what it looks like. The next step is to place the piece on the back part of the trouser material. On my previous video, I talked about how to attach these darts on the back part of the trouser. Kindly pick up the video and watch it. So here, place the middle part of the piece at the middle point of the dart. Then you run a straight line. Just watch the screen. It's very simple. Remember, you're starting your stitch at the exact point you marked out. The back pocket measurement is 5 inches. So after this, place the shorter piece. Place it close to the other piece and let the width measurement be a 1/4 inch. Then you run a straight line from one point to another, just as you can see on the screen. Remember to double stitch whenever you start and whenever you end. So here I need you to pay close attention. Just watch the screen. So we want to give an opening to the pocket. Just watch your screen. So at this point, I need you to be very careful while launching. You need to launch it towards the end point of those lines. Then repeat the same process on the other side. So after this, turn the pocket pieces towards the other side. Please watch your screen carefully, because at this point it looks confusing. So here you form the single welt using the pocket piece. Just watch the screen carefully, you understand it. So at this point, push in the notched part towards the back side of the back pocket. Then run a stitch behind it. Please try and make the stitches so strong to avoid the trouser pockets losing from that end. So repeat the same process on the other part. So I believe you understand what we just did. This is how it looks like, though I'm still going to iron it to make it look better. So now there's an important place to stitch to avoid the sagging of the mouth part of the trouser. So this is the place. Just watch your screen. So the stitch came behind the mouth of this trouser to avoid it from sagging. So here now we want to close the back pocket. The width measurement of the back pocket is 7.5. So after that, you turn it upside down and run your stitch. So this is what it looks like, closing the back pocket. So after that, notch this part to reduce the thickness while folding the back pocket. So after that, run a stitch on the small piece remaining inside. That is the second short piece you used for the back pocket. So the next part, which is the final part, is to close the back pocket. Here comes the end of the tutorial. Please leave your questions at the comment section. Subscribe to our channel, share and like this video. Thank you very much.